Good afternoon, everyone. I want to take this time to welcome you to this G.Long Spotlight series right here on Awesome God Radio and the Good Life Gospel Show. Big shout out to my YouTube watchers right now as well. And I'm excited because I had two special guests on the show on today. I mean, this is awesome to have a father and a daughter combination on the show. I'm excited to have Kevin and Essence Frazier on the build in the building today. And a lot of y'all know Kevin as P Freeze, aka the Whisper. One of the hottest lyricists and spoken word artists out there. Not just in Baltimore, but international. Now, he's not just, gifted and talented, with spoken word and rap, but he's been anointed with it. He's been able to minister with it. And I'm excited to have him on the show on today. I know a little bit later, I can't let him come on the show without him spitting that fire, but we're going to do that a little bit later. But I know he's been who likes making money? I know I do. I'll be the first one to raise my hand with that. But he's been able to tap into something where you can turn nickels into dollars, turn pennies into dollars, and that's investing. I'm going to ask P Phrase if he can let us know a little bit about how he got into this.
Okay, so what's up, everybody? Again, like he said, I'm P. Phrase, the whisper. Um, I used to invest back in the day when I was like
Mhm.
maybe like 20 years old. I gotta give y'all a breakdown from the beginning so you can truly understand that
Right.
some people are just born entrepreneurs. So it's not like and then you can get a more trusted business with me. So when I was my daughter, and then you'll understand why my daughter's here and all that, right? So when I was about nine or about close to my daughter's age, she's 11. When I was about 9 or 10 years old, this is about 19. I was about fifth grade. This was like 91 or 89, 90 or 91, right? So um,
Uh-huh.
we didn't have money, of course. And so back then, prices were way different than it is now. So there was a
Right.
gum called Bubblicious gum. You could buy Bubblicious. There was a Giants right down the street from where I lived at. You can buy a pack of Bubblicious gum, which down a couple of stores down was 55 cents a pack. You can buy 4 packs for $1. So what I
Uh-huh.
did was my mom only gave me $1, right? And so back then
Right.
$1 can get you either a pizza, it can either give you four bags of chips because they were 25 cents back then before they went to
Right.
27 and up to 55, or you can get two candy bars, or you can just use $1 for lunch at school. So I said, it was the gift that God gave me. I said, well, if the gum, if everybody keep asking for candy, because where I was at Yorkville Elementary School, all the
Uh-huh.
kids lived in Dutch Village. So the kids in Dutch Village cost the bus. They didn't have time to go to stores and stuff like we did. When I got
Right.
up at like 7 in the morning, I went down to the store when it opened. I went and got the candy. So the kids never could get candy because they couldn't, but they had money because the parents gave them money. So what I did was there was five it was 5 packs of gum in every pack times four. Okay,
Right.
so now you're talking like 20 pieces of gum. Now when I brought it for $1, I sold every single. First, what I did was I was selling the packs for $1. So
Uh-huh.
you gotta think about it. After I sold the first pack, I got my dollar back. So I was making $3 off the gum. Somebody else that was doing something else, they were selling candy bars or something. And to me, I didn't like it because candy bars, they were too big, they were heavy, they would melt, they would lose this, they would depreciate. So I said I don't want to deal with that. And then
Right.
also they was high cost. And I knew if I got caught with them and somebody took them or whatever, some bully or somebody took them, I would lose a lot of money. They were hard to stash as well. And then they got damaged in your book bag. So anyway, trying to make this fast as possible. So what ended up happening was someone told me like, why don't you just sell it by the gum itself? So I started selling it by the gum itself at 50 cents. Okay, so now now I'm making my money back after 2 pieces of gum. So let's say, 20. So let's say that's 18. That's 18 pieces of gum that I get. And so I'm selling 18 pieces of gum at 50 cents a piece, right? So I was making $9. So now I'm making $9 off $1 investment. Okay.
Right.
So now you thinking this, I'm a little kid. I'm like Essence age, like 10 or whatever. So I'm doing this every day. This is school. Okay. And I'm talking about I'm selling out every day. So we're talking Monday through Friday. All right, that's 9 times 5, that's 45, right? So I'm making $45 a week. Then my mom was giving me she was giving me a $10 allowance. So I was making $55 a week at the age of like 9 or 10 or something like that. So you gotta think about it. So I've always had that system in mind of those type of things. So then what happened was when I got to college, I was in accounting class. It was a project that we had to do where all of us had to invest in stock. Man, that opened my whole world up. The accountant gave all of us $20. The guy was a millionaire. And so what he was doing was he was teaching us. He was just doing it for fun because he said he didn't want to stay home. So he was a millionaire.
Right.
And so even what I used to do was every day after school, after class, whatever, I would come back and talk to him every single day because he said, man, you look like somebody who want more than just what I'm teaching. I was like, yeah. And so I'm an aggressive person, aggressive as far as stocking, anything, taking risks, high risk, I don't care. So what I did was it was another guy in my college class that was with me that was more mathematical and stuff like that. So what I did was I said, listen, I know they gave us $20. How about we put a little more money in there? Because the whole goal was to invest. Whoever had the most money, just won. It was just like something like you just win and you get an automatic like A on the whole project for having the most money. So I said, no, let's put more money in. So then everybody else was scared to invest in something risky. But what we did was we invested in like a healthcare pill or something like that. And so we ended up winning because whatever we was investing in, it like the medicine was like coming around and it was in its early stage of development. So we got it at a low price. So when we put $20 in it, we got it like back then it was like $2 when it started. By the end of the semester, man, we made so much money off of that because it went up to like $25, $30. You gotta remember we put $20 in back, it was like $2 something or whatever. So we made a whole bunch of money back, right? And so of course we got the chance to keep the money and all that. And of course we gave the guy his $20 back, the teacher or whatever. But then of course he gave us the $20. He said I'm a millionaire, not us. So then what happened was, a lot of people ask me, well, why are you not wealthy? Why are you not what you at and everything like that? Because most people know my story that I got married and then went through a divorce. I had to go through all that stuff, and then the child support came. And because at the time I was making so much money, I was making a lot of money. My child support was roughly the cost of 3 kids for one. So you gotta understand when I'm in a process like that, it's kind of hard to do anything else. It's just you're just living at that point. So after 10 years of that, we made some good agreements and everything's fine now. And I paid over $100,000 in child support. And so after a while, I was like, okay, like I really don't even need no more now. Like I'm good. Her mother's good. And so that's all that's over. So now this is my first year back. I started August 29th. Okay. I started with $25. I started investing in stock, $25. My first hit, I made like $5 off the $25. My goal wasn't the money. My goal was the percentage. So that's what I'm teaching the people who's learning under me. There's a guy who's got under me. He's already made $700 this month. I just met him yesterday.
You said $700
so I've been
this
trying to
month?
Yeah, he made $700 this month.
Hmm.
And mind you, I'm not gonna put his business out there, but he got a good job. He's got other things going on with himself, like properties and stuff. But he's doing well. And so like just him meeting me, okay. And then what happened was he was a winner. He was the winner of a contest thing I was doing because I said the first 2 people who say they're interested or stuff like that, I said they're gonna get the session for free. And then I told him that I would give them $20. He didn't want the $20. He said, man, I want the knowledge. You can keep the $20. And so when I met him yesterday, man, he was like, yeah, man, I just made $700. He said he had this is after his gain and losses, $700.
Wow.
So that's amazing. You know what I'm
that
saying? That's
is.
somebody's rent. I know some people probably watching. Come on now, y'all. I know some of y'all watching rent probably like 750 or something, right? Or 800. Imagine on your phone, Cash App. You sitting there and you investing on your lunch break. One time I put $200. What was it? Yeah, I put no, it was $500. I invested $500, made $85. I said in one of my raps, I made $85 in 45 minutes. Okay. I know some people
Wow.
who working 4 hours don't make that. Okay. Somebody who make $20 an hour, they got to work 4 hours to get that. I did it in 45 minutes. So you talking like, and I mostly work part time. So for me, $100 a day for me is good for me. If I make $100 a day, you know, anything else is more. Even if I make $50, I can make $25 easy. That's not even an issue no more. So now my goal now is trying to do like 250, and then and 115. I did 115 once. So my goal is to whatever I want 100% back. That's where I'm at now. I'm into
Right.
now. I put 1,000 in, I want 1,000 back. That's where I'm at now. But so what I've been teaching people is that some people got a little too excited and they made a lot of mistakes because they got in, and after I taught them, it's kind of like most people are like that with their sensei. They meet somebody and it's like, I can take over the whole world. I know how to fight now. I can do everything, and then they
Uh-huh.
end up losing money. You know what I mean? So my goal is you're gonna lose money. But the thing is, how much you're gonna lose? You see what I'm saying? So me, I'm losing more money now because I can afford to. Because what I'm doing is I'm doing big boy stuff, so that way when you get there, you'll be better than me. What my business mentor, told me this: if you know what I know, plus what you already know, makes you the winner. Just like if I start G.Long on this today, he will make way more money than me. Why? Because he already got his own stuff he's doing. And I know he already do some investing and stuff now. But if I gave him
Hmm.
my formula and everything that he knows, there's no way I can beat him. He's gonna know everything I know, plus what he know. So
Wow.
so basically I've been trying to I'm a guy who's helping people who say to themselves, I don't got enough money. Because I get it. When I was in college, I got really excited about it. So I went downtown to what was that place called? That big old building downtown. They didn't moved it now. Um, Dang, I don't know what it's called. Anyway, it's the investment firm place. So I went down there, went all the way upstairs, talked to this guy, and the guy said, "Well, how much you got?" I said, "I can invest 500 starting off." He like, "Nah, that ain't gonna work." He said, "Come to me when you got about 1,500 at least, bottom 1,500." He said, "But really, you need to have 5,000. Come talk to me." I was like, "Dang." So now, but I'm here. You don't even need a middleman or nothing like that. You can start off with $25. So I call this the snowball effect. So you make $25.
Uh-huh.
Um, I'm sorry, you invest $25. So then you make $5 off the $25. You take the $5, you put it together. Now you got 30. So you go back into the pot again. Okay, you go back into the pot with $30. Now the $30 makes you $5 again. So you take the $5 out, and it can seem tedious, but it's not that bad as you think. You still getting your $30 back. You make your $5. Now you at $35, right? So you like, well, at least I got $10 now, and you just keep putting it in, taking it
Right.
out, and putting it in, and taking it out. And so then when I got to $50, at the same time when I kept going in and out, at the same time my percentage started to go up. I started to get smarter. Like, okay, I'm sick and tired of this $5 thing, right? Let me go
Right.
ahead and make it so that I need to do like 40-50%. So then I invested in something at $50, and I said I need to find a stock that's lower in cost so that when I do win, I'll gain more. And I found one. End up making $25 off my $50. Now I got $75. I'm almost to 100. So of course you still want to invest in yourself, right? So you don't want to sit there in slow mo. So it's I mean, who don't got extra 25? So what I did was I took $25 out of my regular money and then
Right.
put it into the pot. Now I got $100. Then that $100 made me like $44. Now I got $144. So now I got $144. So of course, what I do, I took a little bit more of my money, I put it in there, and I didn't put much. I just put like $6 in there, so I could be at an even 150. Now I put 150 in there. Now I'm already at my gain at this point is already at between 25 to 44% at this time.
Right.
Okay, so now I put $150 in there. Okay, I make like $65. Now I'm past $200. Now I'm at now I can actually shave some of the money off and put it back in my pocket because I want to keep it even. So now I'm at $200. Then I put $200 in and made $75 to $85. So here we go. So now I take that money, I live off that. I take that and celebrate like $85. Yo, I made that like 5 minutes. We out here, go buy my daughter some shoes, stuff like that. And then so I still got, and this I'm a real comedic type person because I like y'all to have fun. So what I call it is, let me see if I got some money on me right now. Oh, matter of fact, where that play money at? Yeah, my play money's I got this play money.
You got some Monopoly money?
Play money from. Yeah, my friend got this money. Looks like real money. Okay, so this is $5, right? Okay, so look, what you're doing is I want y'all to get the concept of how this works. So when you're investing, it's like you're fishing, right? So you're taking the $5 and you're hooking it to something, okay? And so you're sitting there, and you sit there and you fishing. I call it a crusty $5. It's crusty. You're using it over and over and over again.
Right.
So you take the $5, you stick it in the water. It's a rusty old $5. So you stick it in there and you wait. So you pour it up. The $5 make you 50 cents. You're like, dang. But you got to understand that's still money you made. So you stick it in there again. It makes you another 50 cents. So now $5 that made you $1. So that's the process. It's a slow process, but as you continuously keep doing it, it's going to grow. So now I'm at $1,000, y'all. $1,000. Now you got to imagine if my percentage, Jesus, thank you, Lord. If my percentage is way higher now. It's like 60%. So you start doing so. My daughter's starting to get good with math a little bit. So 10% of $1,000 is like $100. It's $100.
Yeah.
So now my basic, me diving in the pot, my basic, I'm going to get $100 when I put $1,000 in on a stock. Okay, that's just it. And then mind you, that's not even my money. That's not my. So because if you listen to what I'm telling you, then your losses and stuff won't matter. This $1,000 is not even my money. It's my money, but it's not my bank account money. I don't pay my bills with it. I play with it. I got $1,000 of play money. And that's not even counting the money that was already in. Okay, the money that was already in. So I got $1,000 that I'm playing with. That $1,000 has made like $134. It's sitting in my. I just took a picture of it earlier. So it's making more money. And then I take the money out if I want to. We can go do whatever. I can put it back. I do what I want with it. It doesn't matter. So even when I do lose or I take a loss, because I got to take risks because I'm the general. So if G.Long wants to get with me, and I start him off at $25, he might be discouraged and say, well, dang, bro, you out here making $500. Like, I want to do that too. Like, no, bro, you don't understand. Because the playing ground I'm in, if something only goes down 1 cent, I lose $62.50. So recently I lost like $200. And I thought, the blessing that was in that $200 was the fact that it didn't matter. I said to myself, like, yo, you telling me, God, that I'm at a point where I can lose $200 and it don't matter? That's nuts, right? Because the thing is, I have money in other places now. So even if I do lose in my experiments, it is what it is because I'm fishing. I'm out here. I'm like, okay, now I got $1,000 that I got on a rod, and I'm sitting there like, and the situation that just happened wasn't even my fault. That was the business did some kind of fold thing, whatever like that. And so now I'm waiting for this settlement check that's supposed to come. I don't know what it's going to be. All I know is I got 5,757 shares they owe me. So here's the thing: if they give me my settlement at the new price that they got, which is $2.17, they owe me $11,000. Just $2.17 times. Yo, it's freaking nuts, bro. It's freaking nuts. And what's so crazy is a lot of people look at what I'm doing as like an MLM thing. A lot of people kind of skeptical. I'm like, bro,
it's definitely not that.
It's not that. This is not something where I'm like, yeah, I got G.Long and G.Long got to get 2 people. And no, this is literally the real life stock market. My daughter about to get into it, and she's only like 11. Oops. So yeah, I'm really excited. As you can see, I'm passionate. I've helped a lot of people so far. I think to everybody who's invested, some people just invested into me. Like some people just, one guy just inboxed me money. He just liked what I'm doing, and I guess he just felt
Uh-huh.
like, wow, because I give out kind of like small lessons, not they're like free sample lessons, in my messenger story. And I guess some people already know this. When a man of God is blessing you, what you do is you just want to sow into it. So he just sowed into me,
Right.
and just like with her, people sowing into her, just sowing like it's amazing. And so you can do it too. Okay, listen, I'm not at no place right now where I don't got no house and all these cars and all that stuff. And you shouldn't wait. You shouldn't wait. My sessions are $50 right now. They was $25. The reason
Uh-huh.
why the price is going up because I can make you more money. Now, if I'm not gonna charge you $100 and I only know how to make you $5, I'm not gonna do that. But
Right.
now that I know that I can make somebody $700 a month, oh, you're gonna pay me. I don't work for free. You're gonna pay me $50, but the $50 you pay me, you're gonna listen. You're gonna make $500 by the end of the month. Like not guaranteed, but prices vary on what you're doing, especially if you listen to me. I got a stock right now that if you invest, the stock is at $9 now. When I got into that stock, it was $3.91. Everybody that's bet on my team, my whole team winning off of that. And so these are the type of things that I got a mentor. He told me about it. Okay, it's an electric car company that's going
Uh-huh.
to contest with Tesla. Tesla came out in 2010 at $23 and some change. Tesla is now at $900 a share. Do you understand what that means? That means if you had just put like $400 in or $500 in right at that time, oh my God, you'd be somewhere like $200,000, something crazy like that right now. Everybody that's invested in Tesla are like millionaires now, or even close to it. Okay, so here's another car company giving you the opportunity to do the same thing again. And what they did, they started out at $3.
Now
It's
I
only been
had
maybe a month or two. They've gone up. Go ahead.
one of the listeners has a question for you. The question is
Go ahead.
with whom and how are you investing?
What you talking about? What outlet I'm using?
Yeah, they want to know with whom are you
Is
investing
that what
and
you?
how are you investing?
I use Cash App and I use Robinhood.
Oh wow.
That's the two outlets I'm using.
You said Cash App and
So
Robinhood.
here's
Cash App is
yeah. So
I didn't actually know that you could invest on Cash App. Now I do use Robinhood,
yeah, I made two.
but
So
Cash App
this what
is
it looks
new.
like. Yeah, let me. Yeah, my screen. Let me turn my screen over. Yeah. So this what the Cash App looks like. This is what the Cash App looks like. I'm trying to see over here. Okay.
Now
This is what the Cash App looks
actually
like.
investing with Cash App, that's new. That's new news to me. When did that actually start?
About a couple of maybe about 3 months ago or something like that.
I'm going to definitely have to look into that because I'm like heavily invested as well. I do a lot of investing, and I also know that you started to use your experience for what you do in investing, and you're starting to teach new investors. Now, if you have someone who's interested in investing and learning how to invest, how can they get in contact?
Oh yeah, you can get in contact with me. My business phone number is 443-802-1918. You can reach me on Facebook, Kevin Frazier, Praze. You see me. The picture of me is me at the AFRAM. I performed the AFRAM, opened up for AFRAM. That was a great day. Anyway, so there's a picture of me on there. You see me in the microphone like that. That's me. You can inbox me, and we can get the thing started. Like I said, my sessions are only $50, and with the $50, you become part of the firm, meaning that you get all the hot stuff that's happening. Man, my brother killing it right now. Like my brother Lawrence Walker, a guy named Kenneth, he's in it. And then some other people. My man John, what up, John? That's my mentor. Um, yeah, so you can just inbox me. say like, hey, and I'll give you a discount since you on here, you going through G.Long, you get a little discount. I do it for I'll take $10 off. Just all you gotta do is just inbox me and say, I saw you on the show. Just say G.Long show, and I only gonna charge you $40 to get you started. I can do it via I'm not Zoom, but via duo or FaceTime, or even like that a little messenger video joint, or we can meet at a park or something like that. I'll have the mask, gloves on, all that. So do it that way.
All right,
And
social
it's good that I
distancing.
teach you the formula and how it. Yeah. So the way I teach you it's called penny stock. Penny stock. I'm not a full-time investor like those 25,000. I'll get there. But you gotta invest in yourself, and you gotta just be very careful, read a lot of news, and you just gotta be very knowledgeable. I
Right.
used to be a store manager, so I understand numbers, I understand profit mark. That's why I got a little bit of a little jump on some other people, because I used to run a store. So when you run a store, it's the same way as stock. Like, I had to know the cost on every single
Uh-huh.
item on the shelf. I mean, I used to have the district manager would come in and walk over to me and be like, "How much them pork beans cost? What's the unit price on it?" I was like, "I got it for 65 cents," and he looked at me like, "You know that?" I said,
And
"Man, I
you
know the cost on every single item."
and you know what's crazy? That brought
Yep.
back memories for me because I used to be a receiving manager. And the receivers used to have
Yeah, you got to know the
the
numbers.
cost of everything. You had to do the profit,
Everything, bro.
everything, all the numbers at the end of the day. If something costs
Yeah,
65 cents and we were selling it for $1.30, you would have to do, how much we made off of each item. Now, each item, a lot of items you would make, some items you would make 15%, some items you would make 75% profit. So yeah, definitely
right.
numbers is definitely a good thing to learn, and investing is definitely a good thing to be in. Because I know because
Yeah,
now I've noticed on the Robinhood app, at first you could only buy like full shares of stocks. Now you can buy like $1 worth of Amazon, $2 worth of Amazon. I know a couple weeks ago I put $1 in Amazon stock, and that $1 went up to like $4 in 2 weeks. Now imagine if I would have, instead of putting that dollar in, what if I would have put
100.
$100 in? So
Yep,
definitely
$40.
investing, especially with the stock market. The stock market is low and it's prime. Now is the time to actually invest. Now, what is your thoughts on that with the how low the stock market
Yes,
is
my
right now?
my my wonderful family. Like, y'all gotta realize, the last time this door was open. Okay, it's like a portal. Okay, the last time this door was open was in 2010. I couldn't catch it because I was in a divorce situation. I couldn't do it. I'm not missing it. This is the time, God. I mean, I
Uh
understand
huh.
this COVID thing is really bad. God bless all those families who've been affected by it, and things of that nature, the people who died. But as far as the business as far as the business goes and everything like that, this is an opportunity. I mean, even like the Zoom. I should have invested in Zoom. Zoom, when I got on in April, Zoom was only
Uh
$135 a
huh.
share. To me, I thought that was a lot of money, and I didn't mess with it. Man, let me see. Zoom is at like Zoom is at $261.42 now. And so I'm looking at when I invested in May, I invested $5 and made 53 cents, right? And I was like, I'm tired of this stuff. And so back when I did it, I don't know if y'all can see this. Look at that, y'all. This is May. It was $175 in
Uh
May.
huh.
Look where it is now. Let me see if I can do this right. Y'all should be able to see this on the screen. Look where it is now. I always like to show numbers. I don't like talking numbers. I want y'all to
Two
see that.
hundred and sixty-one
Okay.
dollars and 43 cents.
So imagine, and then mind you, I told you when I saw it, it was 135. I didn't get in until it got to 175. So it's crazy. Yeah, that's almost $100 since that's $100 since the last time I invested, and that was in May. And mind you, that was May 21st. So imagine where it's going to be next year. Next year it's going to be like 400. You know, so I mean that's not my playing ground, but I mean for anybody who's really into it, you know, I might get into it. But right now I just like getting in and getting out. I'm day trading.
Right.
That's what I do. I day trade. So like the airplanes was $8. Airplanes now were like $17-$20. So imagine if you put like $100 in $8, and now it had doubled up to like $17, $20. One of the biggest things that people don't even realize. All right, here's one for you. So one stock was like 16 cents. If you put $1,000 in on a 16-cent investment, and that little teeny engine that could 16 cents goes up to 32 cents, you make another $1,000. That's how it works. It's that simple. And
Damn.
those are the ones that you said what?
No, I'm listening. Good.
You said what, G? Yeah. So
I'm
those are
listening
the
to
ones
you.
that people. Yeah, those are the ones that people don't pay attention to. You know, a lot of people like. Sometimes people want to have stock to brag the stock. Like, yeah, I got. You know what I mean? I got 10 stocks of Nike. Like, oh, okay. Okay. You making something, but you're not doing stuff where I ain't got to work all week. You know what I mean? Like, you're not doing that. So, I mean, you got to decide what you want to do. Like, you want to decide and say, well, I ain't got time to be looking at that all day. I just want to make an extra $25. That's cool, too, because if you make $25 a week times 4, that's $100 a month. Like,
Right.
by December, you got all your Christmas money. And everybody be like, yo, how you do Christmas so big like that? I was investing in stock. I'm just a penny stock. I ain't trying to, I don't got time to be doing all the stuff Kevin doing, but, I do my safe stock. I do safe stuff. I invest in safe stuff. It makes me like a little dollar here and there. I just keep adding it up. And like I told y'all, snowball effect. Never think what you're doing is small because you get frustrated. You say, like let's say you did 10 stocks and all of them made you $2. And you're like, man, they only doing. I looked at Frazier video. He done made like $250 in 10 minutes. I'm over here with these little 10 joints. No, I don't think like that. Don't think like that at all. Like you don't know what I gotta go through to be. Nah. Like I done lost money taking a nap. Like one time I was doing stock and I messed around and fell asleep. When I woke up, bro, when I woke up, I lost like $50. I had a chance to make $50. I mean, because it jumped up, but I was day trading and I fell asleep. So you don't want to be in that type of life, you know what I mean? So you gotta decide and say what you want. I give anybody the tip to do 3 things. You gotta have the one that you just want to keep taking money out of, okay? So for instance, I got one called Neo or whatever. I got 15 shares in it. I put a hundred. Dang, what is that? I put. Dang, yeah. When I started, bro, I put $50. It's up to $113 now. Like as far as the equity and going up since the last time I talked, it's like $70 increase now, right? And
Wow.
so that's for my daughter. So what's gonna happen is what's gonna happen is in 10 years that thing gonna be like $700 a share, bro. So I'm gonna have about I calculated it from what I got in right now. I'll have about $10,000 or $20,000 or something. So now once I got $20,000 in there, I can pull from that money whenever I want. So if my daughter say, Dad, I'm trying to get this car. Can you help me out with it? And I'm like, all right, I'm trying to call you, trying to get. And you're like, yeah, I'm trying to get this car that costs like $15,000. All right, well, let me go ahead and pull $5,000 out of my Neo stock. Let me sell a couple of my shares, give you $5,000. I'll match whatever you got, and then you start your car payments and stuff like that. So I'm working on my daughter's future, and I'm going to teach her how to do it herself. But of course, she don't know what she's doing. She's a baby to me. She's my baby, so she's still a baby to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invest her in stock like Neo. She ain't got to worry about nothing because now my daughter is 11 years old and doing her business, which we're about to talk about soon. And so now she's got enough money that she can start putting money in the bank. She can start her bank account, savings account, and she can start putting money and and um and stock that's not gonna really not no detrimental stock enough. Like something that's I don't know like 5G stocks that are going
Right.
up now because 5G about to be everybody using. So they got companies like Marvell, Raython Technologies, Akershon Technologies, Nokia's up $1.77 right now. I put $50 in that. So, we're talking like maybe next 2 years or something like that. All those stocks, like Nokia's only at $4 and some change right now.
Right.
Can you imagine when 5G kick on, what their stocks gonna go up to? Then the stock's gonna go up to like $50 or something like that. I got it back when it was $4. You know what I mean? So you're talking. How can I put this? So what I'm saying is, if you're a person who spends money in different ways and stuff like that, and you don't know where this money's going to come from to even start investing, look at what your entertainment is. What you got to say to
Right.
yourself is, I want to make stock market investing part of my entertainment. So if you buy yourself $200 pair of shoes all day, I'm not knocking you. You want, I don't, I'm not that type of person. I don't be like, oh, you spending $200 on some shoes. Like, I mean, if you got to do it. But the thing is, you can say, all right, look, I'm not gonna do that this month. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take that $200. I'm gonna invest in stock. And then I'm telling
And
you, once you see that $200 make you like 50, $75, more and more and more, you're not gonna really be wanting to spend no $200 on shoes no more.
right.
You're gonna want to save another $200. You're gonna want to get yourself to $1,000 and start just putting money in and just take it back out. Like, I mean, literally, like, I could just be so nuts, man. Like, I could go on Cash App and just put $1,000 in on something that looks like lucrative, and it can just go up like 2 cents or something like that. I'll make like $13, $20 and just pull my money back out, and then give it to my daughter. Like, here you go, just send it over to
And
her. Like, so,
speaking of your
I just
daughter,
thank God for teaching us.
and speaking of your daughter, I'm
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
excited to have your daughter Essence Frazier in the building with us on today. Now, she got a head start on us. She got a real head start on us. The 11-year-old founder and CEO of Essence Essential Beauty. Now, I wish I had that business mindset that you have at 11 years old. Now, how does it feel to be 11 and have your own business?
Well, it feels good because I can know that I can be independent with the help of my dad, stick with the idea
Uh-oh.
so I can make money.
You said you could be independent without your dad and you can make money.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely, I see that's the hand sanitizer right there. Now I see Pete,
Yeah.
your father was showing one of your products. Now, what gave you
Yeah.
the idea to make your own hand sanitizer?
Well, my dad helped me out a little bit. We thought because like we needed some for our hands, but there was no
Uh-huh.
hand sanitizer because the pandemic is just crazy and there's no hand sanitizer. So we decided to get some products and make it
Right,
and
because
sell it.
with the pandemic going on, it's really hard to find hand sanitizer. And being that you've created your own line of hand sanitizer, um, that is a blessing. It's a very good move for you, and I'm excited about how God is going to bless your business because you're doing it at such a young age. And being that your father is a man of God, you have a great role model to look up to, an awesome example to look up to, and I'm just excited. Now, I know you have the hand sanitizer so far. Now, what other products are you looking to get into?
I'm sorry, what'd you say? It kind of was breaking up.
He said, what other products are you looking into? Remember the other thing you made?
What did I make?
The scrub thing.
Oh yeah, me and my mom made scrubs for Christmas. Um, but we don't really make those anymore because we found out that it was too dry. So we were gonna put some more oil on it and then do a little check of time. And then, but I'm gonna add that to with my hand sanitizers. Maybe I can put a scrub on the side and sell it too.
Oh yeah, because my
Yeah,
wife,
one of the
she'll
package
definitely
deals
be
that we're
one of
working
your.
on.
My wife would definitely be one of your customers because she buys facial scrubs all the time. Now I know you said one of the
Yeah, we're
package
working
deal.
on. Yeah, so what it is so it'll be like we're gonna be making like as time go on, we're making like little baskets. So it'll be like her hand sanitizer, mask, gloves, and I forgot what the other thing is, but basically it'd be like a bunch of that the stuff that revolves around the whole hand sanitizer stuff. It'll be all into like a nice little package, and we'll just be like we'll be something like that as well too.
Oh, that's definitely awesome.
Yeah.
Now, if someone wanted to get some of your products, how would they get in contact with you? Essence.
How would they get it?
Yeah, how would they
I
get
would
in
make it.
contact with
I
you?
would ask for I would give them my dad's number and email,
Uh-huh.
and if it's like one of my family members, I will ask them to send them their address so I can give it to them up front.
Yeah, because right now we're it's called soft sell. So right now we're in soft sell because of the pandemic. We're trying to find a good bottle distro. So that way, once we got it, we don't want to be one of those businesses where we got to keep telling you we out of stock or hey,
Right.
which is it happens. You know what I mean? Because of the COVID. But I don't like using that as an excuse. Like, hey, because of COVID, I ain't got no more. Oh, because of COVID, we don't got no more alcohol. Oh, because of COVID, I don't want to be like that.
Uh-huh.
So what I want to do is before we even launch, fully launch, because we're still in soft sell mode. So basically, what I'm saying is we're like lemonade stand mode, but it just almost went viral, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like like that was just from like, hey, like, we're doing it here, help us out, and then
Right.
it just went like, next thing you know, like in 24 hours, somebody invested $200 into our business. And somebody else invested $60. Then people started buying. People in other states were like, I don't even want the product. I just want to send money to her. And so the thing was, like, I don't even have an account for the money to go to her yet. So I'm telling everybody, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Once I get her account, her cash app up, then y'all can donate the money to her because I don't want y'all to keep donating to me. And then I got y'all to manage her money and mine too. I don't want to do that. I don't want it all blended together like that. I want people to feel comfortable to know that they can go cash app essence, whoever she decided to call it, and then the money can go right to her. So that's where we at right now. Um, so as we get a better bottle deal, as we get like a better label deal, we just got some labels right now enough to make the bottles, but just
Uh-huh.
we trying to get stuff in distro, what I mean, form, so that way we can get stuff like 500 bottles, 500 labels. You see what I'm saying? So then there
Right.
ain't gonna be no more like today we got to fill $40 worth of orders right now today because it's due Monday. But like I want to get to a point where all we gotta do is just go get it. Then I gotta find a safe place that's always cool all the time where it can stay at. So the
Right.
product doesn't get messed with because of heat and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a lot involved, man. That you know, I mean we didn't know it was gonna do that. Like we ain't had no hand sanitizer, and we was just making, and it smelled so good. It was so we almost kind of stumbled across it because the product is so good. It smells good. What one person said, a post office person said, was that she said she put it on her hands at the start of her shift, and she said she never had to put no lotion left on her hands the rest of, because you're dealing with letters and envelopes, your hands get
Right.
ashy. But the way our product is, it not only moisturizes your hand, it like reestablishes the moisture in your hand. Like it just, and your hand is not like oily enough, and it's like, and it feels like a baby. It's soft like a baby. Like it's amazing. I love it. I mean, I'm not saying it because it's like because it's her product or nothing, but I really like it. I really like
Yeah, I keep saying the little side eye when you say our product. When you say our product,
it. Yeah,
you feel like it's my no, but I'm
yes, sir.
excited. I'm excited for you, Essence. That's really, really an awesome thing that you're doing. And I can see not just the hand sanitizer, not just the facial scrubs, but I can see a whole line of things. Because God is going to do
Oh
great
yeah, so
things. God is going to do great things in and through you. You just seek his face, and as he tells you to move, then you move. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to a young black lady with the number one beauty line in the world. And I believe that you can do that. I definitely believe that you can do that. Now, I know I have Kevin Frazier, aka P Phrase the Whisper. You know, he's on the line, and y'all know I can't let him leave without doing a little bit of spoken word or rap. But before he does that, I want both of y'all to give y'all contact information to our listeners. Then P Phrase will take us home.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's P as in Paul, HRAZE 410 at gmail.com. My daughter doesn't have any social media, nothing like that. Of course, she's 11.
So he's
I'm
going
not
through
allowed
you.
to.
Yeah.
She's not allowed to. Y'all gotta go through me.
Right.
Um,
But I want to get an Instagram for it.
we gonna
Yeah, that's a good
I
idea.
think
You
it's pretty
got P Phrase, you got to set up the Instagram. I heard her just say she want to
man,
get
we're
an
gonna do all that.
Instagram for. Yeah, you can
Yeah, see, but I know how stuff go. I know how stuff goes viral. My sister in Christ, her business is booming when she started doing those masks, and I can
uh-huh.
hear the challenges and stuff that went with it. And she's handling it very well, but like it's just us. And so you gotta remember, she's still in school.
Uh-huh.
So see, the reason why I say ours, because if you're an employee, you gotta have that type of mind state. Like you believe in the product and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because she comes up with all the she has some really good ideas that's coming up. Like, and so when she tells me the ideas, I have to be the one to go make those ideas come to life. And the most funniest thing she said to me one time, I said, well, how am I supposed to do that? Because she's my boss, and I'm like, how
Uh-huh.
am I supposed to do that? She said, figure it out. And that was funny. But yeah. So you can email me. Like I say, you can email me at phrase410 at gmail.com. Please make sure that you note that you're contacting me from the G.Long show, so I can know exactly where you're from, because a lot of people reach out to me from all the different stuff I'm involved in,
Right.
and I won't even know. And I don't want to do the whole woo. I don't want to do that to y'all. So yeah, that and like I said, Facebook, Kevin Phrase Frazier, KevinPhraze Frazier, Frazier. That's excuse me. That's on Facebook. And then if
Thought
you
you was
want to
about to
request me to be a
say
friend, that's cool too. I can.
Black Planet.
Huh?
I know you remember Black Planet. you you remember Black
Yeah.
Planet? I thought you was about to give Black Planet, MySpace, and I think that's the only ones that yeah. That's way before your
Yeah.
daughter's time. I don't even think she was born yet when Black Planet was out.
Nah. Yeah. MySpace was 2009. It was.
I was born.
Yeah. She was one. MySpace came out. I love MySpace though, man.
Yeah,
I loved it when
MySpace
I
you were
was up,
probably
man.
born,
Life
but
was
Black Planet you wasn't born yet. That was another
Black
social
Planet. I
media.
was like, yeah, I was in college when Black Planet was hitting. I was
Right.
like not 18. Everybody was on it. Yeah, I'm scared to be on it.
Now before we go
Yeah,
pre-phrase,
I'm
I
scared
know
to be
you
on it.
got some spoken word or some rap in you. Cause you're like a walking lyrical MC. So if you want to go straight off the dome, or if you already got something, whatever you want to do, it's up to you.
All right. All right. So here go one. Wait for nobody. Jesus came to let me in. Faith of a mustard seed. Pad in the ink pen. Tears of a broken heart. Stream through my verses. Fear doesn't have a part. Dream through my life, then life made a purchase. Took a seat underground. That fruit hits the surface. Reap what I sow. Labors of the harvest. In the name of Jesus, we are winners regardless. Help yourself, but don't take lies from my garden. I make no mistakes on my entry, forced to pardon. I'm a Martin, Job, stepping through prosecutors. Enemy under me, holy stepping on prosecutors. Groundbreaking earthquakes, level 5 factor. 10, Jesus elevating chapters, world leaping into fire. I'm in green pastures. No, I'm not a rapper, bishop, or a pastor. I don't walk too. Jesus do, he's the answer. And any other questions about me, doesn't matter. Be grateful, say grace. Let me serve this platter. Only way I'm flexing is through lenses of a camera. Click, click. Now back to the stands. Back to God who let my mother survive cancer. Child support want me on water, crackers. Back to life for my daughter. Moments I capture. Yeah.
That's P Phrase, man. I never forget that time when we first met you and we had you in the studio on Security Boulevard when we were at WPB Radio. And I know Russ Shanks was in the building, Loudmouth was in the building, and we did a cipher. And I was like, okay, everybody give 16 bars. So I think P Phrase went first. So he was supposed to give 16 bars. Man, he went straight off the dome, didn't take no breaths, ain't drink no water. We went to the I was like, hey, P Phrase, man, you guys, man, we were like into next week's show. No, but he just was like straight fire, man. But I
That was my
really
debut.
appreciate.
That was my first. Yeah, my first radio interview.
Oh wow, man, you took that thing and ran with it. Like P Phrase the whisper. Like it was like people was like, yo, I don't even know if I want to go go at the P Phrase. Man, it was just
Yeah,
it
like
was.
they was in there like yeah, it was funny, man. What's up, Chips the Scott? If you watching, he was there too.
Oh
Chips the
yeah,
Scott was
Chipster
there.
was there. Yeah,
Yeah, no, what's his name was
Chipster,
there?
Five Thrizzle was there. Shanks was there.
Oh yeah, um,
Loudmouth was there.
dang, what's his name? No, Loudmouth wasn't there.
Oh, Loudmouth wasn't there.
No, not Chosen. No, the other number one artist, because Loudmouth number one, and so is I don't know why his name just my boy. I can't think of his name right now. I don't know why. Rush Shanks.
Yeah, Russ Shanks. I said Russ Shanks was there.
Yeah, Rush
Yeah,
Shanks was
Shanks was
there.
there. Man,
Yeah,
that was
I
a
tell everybody, man, Rush Shanks and Loudmouth top five. Both of them, they both share number one. I don't know number two or whatever. Like I don't know. I think I like Brian Sessions too. But he not even he's like a spoken word artist, but he in my top five is Brian Sessions, Loudmouth, Rush Shanks. The girl that's like she like number four to me.
She
I can't
Flows.
remember her name, bro.
She Flows.
No, not She Flows, the other one. What's up? She Flows too. She good too. But it's another one. She got I don't know their names like that, but the girl rocks, man. Like yeah, I like the voice. He hot to me, and Tornado. He
Oh
hot.
yeah,
He
Tornado
really stepped his game up,
418.
bro. It's yeah, man. He be rocking, boy. Of course, Rainbow Israel. Rainbow Israel. That's like Mount Rushmore of gospel rap right there. Like that.
Oh yeah, and
He
man,
in his own.
such an
He in his
awesome
own place.
testimony. Man, I know
Yeah.
we gave
Yeah, man.
the information about your investing and also your daughter's new beauty line. And also, when people have events coming up, you can also book P Phrase the Whisper. He will definitely bless your event, whether it's spoken word or rap. And don't forget to pick up some Essence Essential Beauty supplies. She has organic sanitizer, which P Phrase has right in the screen right now. And in order to get this product, you can reach out to Kevin Frazier. You can hit him up on Facebook, um, email him, and he also gave out his number. So if you wanted to call him in order to get this product, the product has been doing great. It's been
Delivery's
doing.
free. Delivery's free within. What up, bro? The delivery's free in Maryland. If
Oh,
you're
so
anywhere in
wow,
Maryland,
you
we'll come
can't
to you.
beat that. So free delivery in Maryland, man, that's awesome. Especially at a time where a lot of people are relying on getting stuff delivered, and these delivery charges are high because the product could be $5, but the delivery charge is $20. So to have free delivery charge, that is
Yeah,
definitely a blessing. Man, y'all, it was such
free
an
delivery
awesome.
charge.
You mean no delivery charge? It's free delivery. Now I want to thank y'all so much for blessing the show on today. We have the 11-year-old CEO of Essence Essential Beauty, Essence Frazier. I'm excited about her future. I'm excited about what God is going to do in your life. And I'm looking forward to walking into a store and seeing a whole 10 feet of nothing but your products. I'm excited about that. I know P phrase, man, you can't wait for that because I know it's going it's going to happen. And also I know P phrase,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
man.
get even though I'm investing, it's always good to learn and get more knowledge on investing. So I'm definitely going to hook up with you and we're going to, work together. And I make progress in investing, I'm going to, you know, tell other people that they should hook up with Kevin Frazier, aka P Phrase the Whisper. And this has been a G.Long Spotlight Series special right here on AwesomeGodRadio.com. And we'll see y'all next time. We love y'all and we out. God bless y'all.